Good morning. Whew, it is Monday morning. I'm not feeling too wonderful about it, but here we are. I have a hard time falling asleep on Sundays. I don't know why. On like Friday and Saturday nights, if I'm in bed by 10, I'll be asleep by 10:45. But somehow on Sundays, because I know I have to wake up in the morning, it's kind of like when you have to wake up for a flight. I just have a really hard time falling asleep. And I get like, I don't know if it's like anxiety, but I'm like, oh, I don't want to sleep. I just have this feeling of really not wanting to do it, and I just was on my phone for hours, which is not helpful. And I woke up at 6 a.m. to watch the surprise sunset for Vancouver Night 3 at the Air Store on a live stream, and it was wonderful. I don't know why I decided to do it. It's one of those things where I decide I'm going to do it in my mind and I have to do it, and I do it, and I'm like, but why did I decide I want to do it from the beginning? And I don't really know. Anyways, right, today is a sewing day. It's meant to be a grandpa shirt today, but I do have a family member asked me to make some pouches, so I'm just gonna quickly whip that up. I'm not sure if the zipper is the right size, so I'm actually gonna text her. I do that, but first and foremost, I bought my dream boots. I've been eyeing them since the summer. On Black Friday, they were on sale, and then I used my friend's 10% student discount. So this is like the cheapest I'll ever be, and I've been saving up since the summer on my little Monto pot. Every purchase I've made on Monto, it's been rounded up, and a little bit of money has been put into my pot for these boots. So I hope they're good. I have tried them on before in store, so I know I love them. They are the Clara boots in chocolate brown leather. I remember talking about this in my Vlogmas video, but I've been looking for a pair like this for quite a long time. My knee-high leather boots, one, they're 2 sizes too big. I don't know why I have them. And 2, I got them in 2015. So it's been 10 years and they're still wearable. They're just like quite worn down, as you can imagine. So, oh my God. My issue with finding good boots is that I have calves. It seems like a lot of people simply don't. It's been very confusing. They're gorgeous. They're so pretty. Oh my goodness. So a lot of boots just will not zip up, which is such a shame. But these ones do, or at least have in the past. So, oh my God. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but I'm looking to go into social media, like consulting / like helping brands manage their social media pages. It's something I've been thinking about for a while because I've been doing UGC for over a year, and I kind of want to like step it up and have something a little bit more consistently. Yeah, I'm in touch with a couple of people. I'm in like a WhatsApp group of like female founders in London, and so last week a couple of people were looking for people to run their social media pages. So I had like kind of calls about it throughout the past couple of weeks, and threw like a proposal to somebody, which is basically like my rates, and I was like, I can either work like 1 day a week or we can work per hour, like let me know what works. A couple of like, they're like big emails, and they don't scare me, they stress me out because it's like I feel like a lot rests on them, but this is really exciting. My general career plan at the moment, have just like a bunch of social media clients and kind of work like that. Yeah, I'm kind of like building that client base at the moment. I'm looking at different places. Because I worked in a pop-up where a lot of small businesses were like out and about, I have quite a great number of contacts, which is great. I'm going to start with the people that I have right now, and then I'm going to try to like secure a couple of clients before Christmas. It's December 9th, so a bit of a long shot. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be like, just text me in the new year. But the whole point is that I'm getting started so that when I'm back, let me send out one email. They asked, like, we're going to call this week, and they were like, when can you call? So I'm just going to be like, that sounds great. I've got availability this Thursday and Friday, or anytime between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Let me know if these times work for you. And then she kind of asked me, like, what can I expect from the call? So I'm just going to give her a couple ideas, like what I'm thinking of running through. I think the first thing to do is like create a content calendar. So we can kind of like schedule in all of that. I said it. Okay, I have one more text that I've already drafted. So I'm gonna send that and then I'm gonna get sewing. Hey, don't kill me, but I turned my phone off because I didn't. I sometimes find it so extremely distracting, and so that's what I was like, I want it off. I've cut 3 grandpa shirt shirts, so each of the collar pieces are cut with a matching lining, and then the ruffle is also cut. So now I'm gonna do the production. I even out the bottom of the shirt, so I have to serge it and then hem it. It is 1:15. I don't know what the time's gone. Obviously I started late today, so that's probably why it feels so late. But I'm gonna go on a run. I don't want to go, it's cold, but I'm working retail the next 2 days and I know I'm not gonna have the energy or the time to run. Like, I know it's gonna knock me out. I'm working 10:30 to like 8:30, plus I got evening plans on both days. I'm gonna be gone. Like, I'm not gonna physically have the energy. So today's the last day for me to run in the next couple days. It's cold and I don't want to do it. I also have come at a point where I need a bit of a break, so I know this is the time for me to go. And there is something I like to call convenient inconveniences. These are just things that happen in life that feel like they should make your life worse. Like, I don't know, getting rejected by someone, or like not getting a job that you wanted, or just any sort of like thing that feels like a setback, but it doesn't impact you enough to make you feel sad. Some breakups, I've been like a pool of tears, you know, for weeks. Job rejections, I've been like, oh, I really, really wanted this and I feel really upset. And some of them, I'm a bit like, oh, I'm offended. I'm like, why wouldn't you want to date me? Why wouldn't you want me to do this job? And then it kind of sends me into this like, I'm gonna prove to you that I deserve this and that you're missing out. And it kind of like fuels me, not to go on this like revenge spree or anything, but kind of. And I experienced that a couple weeks ago. I was faced with a rejection and I was like, I'm gonna become like the best version of myself. I'm gonna run loads. I'm gonna do all these things. I'm gonna make me a better person. And it doesn't actually make sense. Like, that person isn't gonna see, or like that job isn't gonna see, like, that you're fitter or that you're more productive or that like whatever, right? That's what I'm wearing to run. There's no actual getting back at them in a way that will hurt them whatsoever. But I guess it kind of fuels me. Like, any sort of setback, when it's not too big of a setback, will just fuel me to do things that I've always wanted to do. Like, every time I've like rejoined the gym or like started running again, it's been because someone said no to me in like any sort of capacity, and I'm like, fine, I'll do it myself. I feel like that's kind of like what I'm experiencing at the moment, or it's what I experienced a few weeks ago. And I sort of thought, well, like, if no one wants to hire me, no one wants to do this, no one wants to work with me, like, no one wants to buy my stuff, like, what fucking ever. I'm just gonna like do my best and kind of see where I go. And I just like don't really know how to get this energy on my own, but I have it. So here we are. Let's go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I just spent probably a good 3 hours today, 2.5 hours, doing complicated Sudokus. My Flammy's company has like every day up until Christmas have these like little puzzles and challenges and stuff, and they're so much fun, and I forgot what it was like to be like intellectually challenged. So I don't really experience that anymore. Like, a lot of the problems I face tend to be quite like the same on a day-to-day. I don't have to like really, really use my brain in a way that doesn't reflect anything about me. Like, if I can't do this puzzle, it's fine. But usually when I'm like thinking of how to do something, it's like, I need to do this to make money. So I love puzzles. And I think it's why ever since going freelance, I've been really, really enjoying doing like the New York Times, the crosswords, connections, all of that jazz, because it's just like used a part of my brain that I don't use anymore now that I'm out of school. Now that I've done so little work, let's get back to work. Hello. I'm wearing a black, which never ever happens. The pouches are almost, well, some of the pouches are done. This is what they look like. But yeah, this is them like inside out. It's quite simple. I just kind of set it on the corner. And then when it's done, it looks like this. This needs to be pressed, obviously. But yeah, so I've got 7 more to make. I'm gonna go to therapy and also edit on my way. Also, I'm still learning, but I'm trying to spend more time just like curling my hair with the Dyson. Definitely getting better at it. There's like bits of my hair that's really damaged, so I'm really gonna try to not use like any heat directly to it and just do my Dyson Airwrap. And I've been watching Natalia's vlogs while I do them, which is so funny because Natalia and I talk every day, so I feel like I know a lot about her life, but there's also like so many details that I didn't think that I would like learn so much about her day to day from her vlogs, but I'm really enjoying them. And I'm seeing her in just a couple of weeks, so I'm so excited. Anyways, let's go to therapy. This is me before therapy. This is me after. I did not cry as much as I usually do. Bye.